I want to ask just in terms of, imagine you can speak to someone who's hesitant to retire early. Financially, they feel good to go. Would you be like, look, just make sure you have some things planned, but to be honest, your son's going to call you all the time. Obviously, every situation's different. But if you could speak to someone and say, hey, if your finances are set, because there's a lot of people who do have comfortable finances, but they're unsure is it the right time. We'll talk about oftentimes at Root, when's the last time you've done something for the first time? And people like myself, I just got married, so that's new, hopefully new and for the final time. And I don't remember before that. I mean, the last thing I did for the first time went to college like 9 years ago before that. So there's a lot of people who are just scared to make this change, and it sounds like you've done an amazing job. I can hear it and feel it from you. What would you tell someone who is in that kind of stage?
Well, I don't think I'm perfect. I'm sure there's things I've not done well. But I would say, like, maybe back to the story I told about, some people in my company. If you have to retire eventually. So, like, there's no. I mean, you could put it off, and maybe if maybe you stay longer because if you really enjoy the work or whatever. But you're just putting it off the inevitable. And would you rather tackle, like, it's a life change, right? And so, would you rather tackle that when you're a little younger, maybe a little more energy, than not? So. Between that and maybe health considerations that people tend to if they're especially in a high stress job and as they get older it's tougher on your health. So those are a couple of things I would point out. I mean, you're just putting off the inevitable. So unless you want to die in your job, which that's fair too, I guess.
Yeah, if you really love it, that's your you could die in your parking spot. Your confidence is coming through the screen, which whether you recognize it or not, it is really truly, Bob. I talk to a lot of people who retire early, and they're like, "Yeah, I hope I did the right decision. Did I do the right decision?" Like they're almost asking for validation. You're like, "Dude, I don't even get it. Like, just you have the means to do it. Go do it. Enjoy it." But you're also being honest, saying, "Look, when you took that course, it felt good because you had something you kind of had to do." But do you struggle with that in terms of, okay, I don't have deadlines anymore or projects, and it was kind of fulfilling to have that? Or are you like, no, I'm glad I did it that time, and then I was really glad I was done with it?
Oh no, I would still want to pursue more of those things. Like, some level of like, it's just finding something again. I'm not going to give up my, like I think about teaching, for example. It's not, I've done a little bit of that like in past lives, and I hesitate because man, it's like a very, there's no flexibility to that. Like I've had friends who've done that, and like the class goes on. Like this is a semester, you can't like take a vacation in the middle of the semester, so. But I really would enjoy doing it. So it's just finding things that that can be check certain boxes as I kind of mentioned before. Can be flexible, but also like it's truly helping people. So I'm still searching for that thing. Hopefully, if I talk to you in a year from now, I have that. But I would say at the same time, like I don't feel rushed to find it. I mean, like I know it's out there, and I think as time goes by, it probably would be more of like a gap in my retirement, not having like something part time or doing something like that. But I don't feel like I got to run out and find it tomorrow, if that makes sense.